Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Anthony. Welcome to the video. So today I have something completely different for you guys that I've never done before. Today I'm gonna be doing account reviews. So I'm going to go ahead. I have a little thread where I asked you guys quite a while back to leave your account handles if you want to be involved in this. So I'm going to go through maybe about 5 to 6 accounts. I'm not really too sure, something so that the video flows smoothly. And I think I'm gonna plan to go ahead and do one of these per week if this video performs well. If this video gets a lot of likes, it gets a lot of comments, and you guys enjoy it, I will continue to do these probably on a weekly or very frequent basis. So with that said, let's go into my laptop. All right, what is going on, guys? So here we are on account number 1. Now, I did this when I think it was a video I did the day before my birthday, and I said if anybody can guess my age, I will review your account, and I will review your account first. And this guy was the only guy who actually guessed my age right. So here we go, Dan. Now, I didn't look at any of these accounts, just so you guys know. I didn't look at any of these accounts prior. I don't have anything written out. I'm literally just looking at them and giving my initial thoughts on what you guys need to do better. So, Dan, I know you told me that this was, just kind of a fun personal account. So let's start there, right? So this account is, like you said, just kind of a fun personal account, and I'm just going to be honest with each and every single account here. You will never gain followers on this account ever. Okay, so now let's break that down. Why will you never gain followers on this account? Well, first off, the name itself, danman3233, it's not really, like, I don't know what it is. It sounds like a super personal account. It doesn't sound like, I would put it to your first and last name. Like, if you want to go down the personal branding route, which it seems like you may want to do, then I would switch this to your actual first and last name, so it's very clear on who you are, and it makes you look very professional, okay? The profile picture, I would do it something more HD, something a lot more better, a lot more captivating. And then when we get into the bio, your name, if you put this as your username, so people can search you up that way, and this bold stuff is actually searchable through Instagram. It's like Instagram SEO. So whatever you want to be about, whatever the main topic of your page is, whatever value you provide, I like to do that, right? So if you're a social media marketer, put social media marketer. If you're a comedian, put comedian, because that's actually searchable through Instagram. And then you need to structure your bio since you have no bio, right? So structure your bio. You always got to structure your bio in a way of who are you, why should people follow you, and what value or what entertainment do you provide. You need those things in your bio, or the chances of someone following you is going to be extremely low. And then again, like right here, if we just go through your content, it mainly is like, it's just your personal content, right? So this stuff will never go viral. But like, here we go, like this picture with Gary Vaynerchuk, right? So you got the book of Gary V. What this should be, right, to actually make this picture captivating so somebody would actually want to follow you, this should be you holding the book, right? It should be you actually holding the book and giving a little more insights on it. So if you see, you got the new book, man, is it good? Highly recommend. I add a little more to it, right? Add your perspective to it. Like, what does Dan think of this book? A little more than that. Give some value, kind of give your own insights so that your followers can kind of tap into your thought processes, and then you could build an emotional and personal connection with them. But that's mainly it. So you have to basically transform your account a little so it's more professional. People know exactly who you are, and make sure in your bio, you're having, like, who are you? Why should people follow you? What value you provide? And then your content just has to get to that. So whatever you want to brand yourself as, start producing that content. I mean, you could keep this account as is for like your friends and family, but when you're starting your new account, take all that stuff into account so that you can actually grow it and people have a reason to follow you. All right, next up we have Wild Nature Explorers. Okay, so again, haven't looked at any of these. So 9,000 following, 126K, that's good. So I assume you're not doing follow stuff. Engagement is all right. Yep. There's very few comments, so I think you're not using DM groups. If you're trying to go viral, then you're going to be needing to get more comments than this. Your content is semi-viral. You're in a sub niche. So this isn't the most viral travel content. This stuff can still go viral, but it's not it's not something that's really going to trend for like 10 million impressions. I'm trying to find an example if you have something that's very viral. Let me just get this out of here. See, this could probably go very viral. I think I've seen this on the Explore page going extremely viral. It's stuff like that. See, then if you get a picture like this will perform well, but this won't get you to, 6-figure 1 million impressions. You know what I mean? This is very viral. That is super, super viral. You run a ton of DM groups to that and get a lot of traffic in that very quickly. That would definitely go viral. Looks like your engagement was a little bit higher before. So yeah, I would work on that. Really triple down on the viral strategy because this is kind of a viral account. I like they have a pinned story. I just want to see what this kind of does. Nature trivia. Okay. Oh, wow. This is pretty cool. Just skipping through this here real quick. Okay, I love it. This is super engaging. This is definitely super engaging. This is a really good idea. Awesome. Did you have a call to action at the end here? If I skip to the end. Awesome. Okay, man. So you have this whole trivia question, right? Which it looks like you put a lot of time together, but then what are you doing with that, right? What are you doing? Like, your account looks good, your bio looks good, your name looks good, your content is very good. Not the most viral content, but hey, you know, not all of us want the most viral content, right? If this is the sub niche, if this is the people you want to target, that's fine, and you'll do very well with that. So assuming that this is the content you want to post and you want to grow within this sub niche, let's start there. Like now, it looks like my question to you is, how are you monetizing this? Right? Because you don't want to keep just spending time on this account, growing it, and you're not monetizing. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be getting the followers off somehow. So what I would be doing is at the end of this nature trivia stuff, I would be collecting emails, give them a reason to get off Instagram, collect their emails, and get them onto another place so you can be in their face even more. Maybe like you have another nature trivia that they can get, or maybe they have an ebook like a travel hacks book or something like that. And then what you have effectively done is you've gotten them as a follower on Instagram, you've got them super engaged and built a connection through your story, but then you're also getting them off Instagram and you're building them onto an email list. So now whenever you launch products, you can make your Instagram look super clean, you could never run any ads through your Instagram, and you could pitch them on your email list. So you see what I mean? So I would definitely try to put together a monetization strategy here, because it looks like you're doing pretty good so far. Again, I would probably be using more DM groups, because some of, like, here's 59 likes and then here's 3. And we're also seeing when you get more comments, your engagement is up, because 3 comments, you got 500 likes. This one, you got 59 comments and 1,100 likes. You know, it's likewise, it's all the ones with more comments seem to be getting a lot better engagement. So now you know, like, if you're using DM groups or whatever it is that you're doing to get those comments, keep doing that, because the more comments you're getting, the more engagement that you're going ahead and getting up. You have no story, so I would start posting stories. Your profile would just overall look a lot more active with a story ring around it. It would lead to more followers. But that's what I would do, man. You're doing pretty good so far. Keep up with that. Your bio looks pretty good. Your name is pretty good. Start posting stories and now start to form your monetization strategy so that you can actually make this profitable for yourself. All right, so here we go, Antonio Violet. Okay, so power couple, online franchising, social media marketing. Okay, cool. All right, so this is an account. Oh, I think you've actually DM'd me before, man. Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember you actually. Awesome. Okay, so first thing, I went ahead and went through some of your stories here real quick. So the first thing that I would be putting is I would rearrange these stories right here, these stories that you have pinned. You're doing kind of a good job of expressing what this page is about, right? Like, we know you guys are a power couple. We know you do social media marketing. We know you do freedom. But just as me looking at this, I don't know what to expect out of this page. Like, I know it's about you and her, but is this a documentation? Are you guys giving advice? What do you guys sell? That's what I'm kind of having trouble figure out. So in order to combat that, because it might be a little bit hard to do it, I would rearrange the way that these stories are played. And I would pin a new one that literally, it's like you guys get on there and literally just talk about your Instagram page, or talk about whatever it is that you do, so people know why are they going to follow you, what can they expect about you. Get super personal, because this looks like a very personal page, right? It's like you guys building your personal brand together. So I would definitely have the first pin story be something where both of you guys are getting on there, or either one of you, or however you guys want to do it. But somebody has to get on there, and you have to basically say what your page is about, what people can expect, what you're going to be doing, because that's the first thing that I'm kind of having trouble doing. Like, it looks like a cool page to follow, but I don't know why I should follow it. You know what I mean? On top of that, I don't know your growth strategy for this account. I don't know if you guys are just kind of following friends and family, or if you're doing follow and follow. I'm not too sure. But this content you're posting, it needs to be a little bit of better quality, right? Like if you want to post your own content, which it seems like you do, like this picture here, it would just be so much better if it was just a higher quality camera, right? And you would like kind of like edit it up in Lightroom or something and brought this sun and brought the colors out more. And I mean, it's basically all just stuff they have to do with a better camera. And I mean, it's going to take like learning a little bit of photography and stuff, but just that alone would work a lot better. Your engagement seems to be all right. It's for your follower count, your engagement is very well. Sometimes I forget to look at that. For your follower count, your engagement is really good. We could definitely get the comments up. Some posts are getting a lot of comments, some posts aren't. Take a deep look at your content. What's the content that gets more engagement and focus on that? Like, it's the simple things. It's about testing, right? So if we see, you know, some of your pictures that are performing better, like try to understand why did those pictures perform better. Try to understand how come when I upload certain pictures, those do much better than when I upload this type of picture. And then you want to stick with that. The way your audience engages with your content is clear signals as to what your audience wants. It's all about looking and basically listening and then just watching what they want, watching what performs well, because things perform well for a reason. Other than that, I really like the setup. I would just try to find like a growth strategy that's going to go ahead and help you to maintain consistency, but mainly get this profile to the point where it's like it's really just when people hit it, you're getting really good follow ratios, right? So I would do that by adding a pin story, you know, what are you guys about, all of that stuff, and try to just optimize it so it's like as smooth as possible. And I like the rest of the SMM, the mindset, the life, the our journey. That's perfect because it takes the follower through their story. Just make sure that in all those pin stories, it's telling your story with a purpose, right? Like everything that you put, all the stories that are compiled within those pins should be there for a reason. So make sure that it's telling the story that you want to tell. Okay, now here we are on 2K Maniacs. Okay, so I see you got 41,000 followers, 7,000 following. So it looks like you're doing follow and follow. I mean, it's, again, you guys know my stance on follow and follow. It's nothing new. It's not my favorite strategy. I don't like it. I'll be right off the bat and I'll say that you're definitely not getting as much reach as you could because you're doing follow and follow. Like all these pictures they're all super viral content and it doesn't look like they're going that viral. Like more of these pictures should be getting like this. This has 9,000 likes. You should be having all of these pictures up that high. And I would say maybe a reason for that is because of how many people you're following. Maybe Instagram has you, you know, put down as a spam account or semi-spam because it looks like you're going viral on some. So I think it's holding you back a little bit. Maybe you haven't done it for a while. Not really sure the case. Other than that, like if we look, okay, 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, 2 hour, holy crap, man, your posting frequency is 3 hours ago. All right, you're posting a lot of pictures. I would just spread it out a little bit more because all of these from here to here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 all posted within 3 hours. Like that, you're hustling, man. I gotta respect it, but spread this out more. Instead of posting 4 pictures within 3 hours, post these 4 pictures over 6, 7, or 8 hours. You know what I mean? It's going to be way better for your audience. Your audience isn't going to be like, oh, this page keeps popping up. You're going to go ahead and retain them a lot better. Also, with the stories here, with these pins, I would try to, like the one how you have for shout out or promos, I would try to make them all have basically that design. It would just look a lot more aesthetic. It would look a lot more cleaner. And I think you'd probably get a lot more follow back ratios out of it. Other than that, the logo for what this page is fine. And yeah, I would compound this. I would just keep doing, like, if this is working for you, then have it keep working. If it's not and you're trying to go more viral, then I would go ahead, I would clean up all this following. I'll bring that down to like about 100, and then I would just compound some really big DM groups, and I would just keep up the consistency. Other than that, man, this page looks pretty good, and I definitely see it being a 100K page as long as you just keep up with the consistency. Okay, now we have all wilderness. Okay, so your page is pretty similar to, what was it? The other I don't know, the second page we looked at that was like travel. Dig your logo, dig your name. I love that you're posting stories. I'm just gonna click this. Do you plan on visiting Hawaii? Huh, it doesn't let you do it on PC, huh? Okay, I like that. So it looks like yeah, this is all pretty good so far. So first off, I would add some pinned stories, right? You could even do it with this same background here, and it would look real aesthetic. It would go super perfect with the content. And the same advice I basically gave the other guy. You don't have a link anywhere, so I'm not sure how you're monetizing. Like, if you don't want to monetize, that's fine. I mean, you don't need to monetize. But if you are, you kind of have to start, you know, I would do those pin stories, do some engaging stuff, try to start to build an email list out of this. So now you have a whole email list that has travel pages on it. So you could pitch these guys travel pop products. You ever want to start an e-com store, you ever want to start, you know, a travel ebook, you have leads, you have a whole list of people to sell to, plus your Instagram page. So I would definitely go ahead and do that. And if not, again, if you're not trying to monetize, still go ahead and post those pinned stories. So now if we take a look at your content, let's see. Okay, so it seems like your engagement is a little bit low. Some pictures, this is pretty low. But you're getting a ton of comments. So see, this is weird. 241 likes and 63 comments. Then here you have 820 and 88 comments, which is only 20 comments more. I would be taking a look. I'm trying to see now. It looks like pictures with animals in them seem, I don't know. The more scenic pictures are seeming to do better. It seems that they get a little bit more engagement. So I would tailor your content that way. Try to find all the content that you're posting that has more engagement than usual, and try to find what it has in common. Right? Like if we see this was 5 hours ago. So 5 hours ago and only 160 likes. And if this was 21 hours ago, 450. Now we have this one 1 day ago at 1,000. See, so like, what is the difference between this and this picture, right? Like, you have to take into account what other pictures getting over 1,000 likes. Take all those pictures into account and try to find the common denominators between them. Then find the common denominators between the posts that don't do so well, and now you kind of know what type of content your audience likes. Because again, it's not really about the content you like. If you're trying to grow a massive page, you have to do what the market likes. You have to do what your audience likes. You have to completely cater towards them. When you're building a community, when you're building an Instagram-based community, it's not about you at all. It's always going to be all about your audience. So that's what I would do. And I would definitely, like, if you're not already, start using DM groups. And if you're trying to go viral, you simply just need more viral content. This isn't really viral content. This is more so, this is like, again, like sub-niche travel content, which is fine. It's still good. I prefer these type of pictures over viral travel pictures, but again, it's what the market likes. The market majority likes the real viral pictures. So I would just go ahead and it's basically up to you, but that's your problem. If you're trying to really go ahead and get that mass reach, you need to kind of switch up your content a little bit. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys liked videos like this, if you guys think that you could benefit from this, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Give this video a like. If you want to be a part of the next account reviews, do not leave your Instagram handle on the comments of this video. I only do this stuff in my Facebook group. So if you want to be part of the next one, when I make a post, go ahead and join my Facebook group, turn on notifications for that group, and when I make a post, I'm doing account reviews, you can quickly go ahead and add your account. With all that said, guys, if you guys are trying to take Instagram super serious, I do have a free Instagram training that teaches you everything you need to know about growth, monetization, and anything else in between. Go ahead and check that out. Again, I'll leave that in the description. I'll also leave the Facebook group in the description. And with all that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys took a ton of value out of this video. And I will see you all on the next one.